So this is the question for the next exercise. A square pyramid, 40 millimeter base sides and axis 60 millimeter long, has a triangular face on the ground, and the vertical plane containing the axis makes an angle of 45 degree with the VP. Draw its projections. Take apex nearer to VP. So in this case, it is a square pyramid, and the dimensions of the square pyramid is given, that is 14 millimeter base side and axis is 60 millimeter, and it has a triangular face on the ground. It has 4 triangular faces, and one of the triangular faces is on the ground, that is on HP. On the ground means on HP, and the vertical plane containing the axis makes an angle of 45 degree with the VP. So when it is said that the vertical plane containing the axis, it is the apparent inclination that you have to consider, not the actual inclination. When the vertical plane containing the axis makes an angle of 45 degree, that is the apparent inclination is 45 degree. But when the axis is making an angle of 45 degree, then that is a different scenario. But in this case, the vertical plane containing the axis is makes an angle. So that is the apparent inclination itself is 45 degree with the VP. So apparent inclination, actually it is measured with the XY line. So apparent inclination is 45 degree with the XY line. Now draw its projections. Take the apex nearer to VP. So there are two, as I said in the previous case, there are two cases. Take the apex nearer to VP or take the apex away from the VP. So what are the differences? Let's see. So first we go for the XY line. Then since it is resting on the HP or it is resting on the ground, the top view will be the square. So the top view, the square is drawn, and the diagonals also you have to draw. Why diagonals also required? Since it represents the slant edge. Without the diagonal, it won't be the top view of a pyramid. If it has to be the top view of a pyramid, you have to draw the diagonals also. So then A, B, C, and D, then apex is O. And the front view, there is only a triangle, in which case the base of the triangle is equal to the 40 millimeter base sides, A dash, B dash, D dash, and C dash. So this is drawn like this. The top view is drawn with the two of the sides perpendicular to the XY line. Since when we rotate it with respect to the HP, it has to be in such a way that one of the triangular faces should be coinciding with the XY line. So that is why we draw it like this. And O dash is also marked. Now we draw it or we rotate it in such a way that the face which is O dash, C dash, D dash, that particular triangular face is on the XY line. So since this particular triangular face is to be on the XY line, we take it to be a single straight line. That particular face should be a single straight line. That is why it is taken like this. So C dash, O dash, D dash is on the XY line. Now from the top view, in the next top view, now it is as simple as drawing any other top views. The only thing is, in this case, two edges will be invisible. See, these two edges will be invisible. These two edges starting from C dash, D dash to O dash. Not C dash, D dash to O dash. Yeah, those two edges. In the front view, the edges, that is C dash, D dash to O dash, will be invisible. So in the top view, it is from C and D to O1. C1, D1 to O1 and C1 to O1 and D1 O1. Those two edges will be invisible and all other edges will be visible edges. So then Since the apex is nearer to VP, you have to draw it like this itself, that is with the O1 nearer to the XY line. With the O1 nearer to the XY line, and the axis in this case is the line passing through O1 and that particular horizontal line, this line. O1, this line, this horizontal line. This is representing the apex axis. So that axis, that line should be making an angle of 45 degree with the VP. So that condition is met, and then O1 is nearer to the XY line. So that is the apex is nearer to the VP condition. So then this is the top view, and you go for the front view. All the points in order to get the point A dash, A1 to top, then A dash will be this point, B1 to top, this point B1 dash will be here, C1 to top, C1 dash will be here, D1 to top, so D1 dash will be here, and O dash will be here, O1 to the projector from O1 to the XY line. So in the locus of O dash will be the locus of the line XY itself. So O1 will be here. So now join the points A1, D1, C1, and D1, O1 dash. Now here the line from A1 dash to O1 dash, it will be invisible. Why A1 dash to O1 dash is invisible? Because in order to reach that particular line, you have to pass through this particular object, then only you will reach A1. But all the other three edges are visible because all the other two edges are visible, which starts from A1, because those two edges, these two edges, A1 dash to B1 dash as well as A1 dash to D1 dash, they constitutes the outermost edges. So since it is the outermost edges, it should be visible, and the edge from A1 dash to O1 dash, that will be the only invisible edge in the front view. So there will be two edges in the top view that are invisible, and one edge in the front view that is invisible. So this is the condition when a square pyramid is lying on XY line, lying on HP or lying on the ground on one of its triangular faces.
So the line in second figure, D1 to O1, that line is invisible. So should we draw it dotted or as the
it should be dotted lines, D1
dotted?
to O1.
Okay, sir.
Okay, C1 to O1 is also invisible. That also you should draw it as dotted lines. Okay. The same figure is repeated here. So here also D1 to O1 as well as C1 to O1. That should be dotted lines.